As a creator that wants to work with brands, your first impression is your media kit. Everybody judges you based on your first impressions. This is why we only swipe left or right on Bumble. This is why we dress up for the very important job interviews. Picture brands to be like you if you're on Bumble or Tinder. They're going through hundreds of pitches a day probably, so they're swiping left or right, and you have to make a really good impression with that first picture. You get what I'm saying? So if your media kit is looking like this and not like this, you're probably costing yourself money. If you're serious about doing this creator thing for real, then you have to get serious about your brand partnerships. And if you take an honest look at your media kit and you realize, this is just not doing it for me, then your next step is to get on a call with me and talk about how we can help you improve your media kit and finally start getting those brand responses.